For a country that has called for recognition and sovereignty from the international community for decades, when May 18 arrives, you know it's not business as usual. It is a big day here, and the national celebrations kicked off as early as 6:30 a.m. at Road Number 1, the venue for this year's Independence Day. The arrival of President Musa Bihi Abdi signaled the start, paving the way for a myriad of parades. Residents here eager to showcase their might and razzmatazz while marching to select songs from the band. Around here, lions too joined the parade to signify heroism, pride and bravery of the Somalilanders. A former British colony, Somaliland gained its first taste of independence in 1960, but just months later, the new parliament decided to join the former Italian colony Somalia in what they hoped would eventually become a federation of Somali states in the Horn of Africa. However, years of tension between the north and south of the Somali Republic would see Hargeisa, the capital of Somaliland, want out of the union. On May 18, 1991, Somaliland's leaders decided to break away, forming a polity with all the trappings of statehood, a currency, a passport, and a president of its own. The Somali Republic flag was lowered and replaced with that of Somaliland. 31 years later, Somalilanders still gather to celebrate the decision to leave the union. Outside the arena of the main celebrations, residents waved the country's flag in unison, and President Musa Bihi was quick to enumerate his country's achievements. Besides being the most safe and stable country in the region, the president says Somaliland has achieved many milestones in the past 31 years, particularly in politics. The parades lasted over 4 hours, soon after which the country, with its own military as well, showcased its might through these military troops, machinery, and much more. The generations born after Somaliland regained its sovereignty have witnessed political process with political parties, he says, and they have the right to elect their leaders through a fair system of one man, one vote. What Somaliland never received, however, was recognition as a state. The United States and other Western powers have deferred to the African Union AU, and the continental body has in turn avoided making a decision of admitting it as a member, and Somalilanders from across the country say time is now.
My message to the world today is that we're one country. You can see what's going on in our country today, and obviously we're very obviously unique, independent. There's never been war in our country for so long, so it's time for UN to start talking and get us independent.
31 years of prosperity, peace and democracy. Somaliland is the one of the peaceful icon of Horn of Africa.
The Independence Day celebrations have lasted a week as Somalilanders displayed their patriotism. The self-declared state still yearns for recognition. Optimism and hope is what can be used to describe the citizens of Somaliland, whereas 31 years existing as a de facto state may seem as a long time. To them, it is time for the world to recognize Somaliland as a sovereign country. George Maringa, KTN News in Hargeisa, Somalia.